Yo, what's good? It's your boy Tappin. I'm back like a quick attack in. This time, I'm an ice type trainer. Now, I wanted to make the videos a little shorter, so I set myself a 2 set maximum, bro, but this will be the last long video, right? We had a pretty fun time. No 5-0s, 1-4-1, but we did have a really fun time with the ice type, so I want to show you 3 sets, 2 in GL, and then some bonus battles in the UL where I use Jinx. This is the reason why I have to show the 3rd set, because I think it's just funny that I used Jinx and that Jinx, it didn't work, but we did find a positive set with it. And so I guess maybe I'll just show the wins with Jinx. Oh yeah. The second reason why is because on day one, I actually wanted to use the Titan in this line that you see with Frost Slash, Sand Slash, and Dugong. I actually wanted the Titan in Sand Slash's place, but I didn't realize that finding a Great League one was that hard. But then somehow the same exact night, right after I end the stream, like 30 minutes after stream, I go to the McDonald's and I find a rank one's the Titan, and it was just crazy. So the next day, I redo the ice type challenge with the Titan, and that's why we have to review 3 sets. Moving forward, I will try to keep the video shorter, so just a 2 set maximum, but I feel like this one has to be done. Okay, so now let's talk about how we have to prepare to be an ice type gym leader, right? Ice moves are super effective against grass, ground, flying, and dragon. Our moves are not very effective against fire, water, ice, and steel. And the moves that are not very effective against us it's just ice. We only resist ice type moves. The typings that are super effective against us include fire, fighting, rock, and steel. Historically, ice and bug types are just like really horrible typings. So you gotta imagine it was really hard to build a good ice type team in a Scizor meta where Talonflame is sprinkled around. As a gym leader, you kind of just have to accept certain weaknesses when you're team building. You can't cover for everything, obviously, but you can try your best, right? And we just spoke about fire weakness, and as you can see from the team I settled on, we pretty much just give up on trying, at least for this line, we give up on trying to find a way to neutralize fire. Now, basically, I think that my game plan here is I'm going to soft lose lead to set fire type if they are in the lead, and I'm going to try to realign my water Dugong into there. So we kind of did put some thought process in. We needed Dugong. There was no way we were going to do the challenge without Dugong, or some kind of ice water type in general, Celio, something. We would have had to use something like that, right? So as you can see, the 2 back Pokemon are weak to fighting. Ice types are weak to fighting, but we do have a quadruple weakness to fighting in that of Sand Slash, right? So we do want to bait the fighting type out. Dugong works as a really good fighting type bait out because it's bulky enough to handle some fast move pressure, as well as a charge move or two, and debuff the Pokemon so that Frost Slash can get it farmed down. We just want to open up the lane, get the fighter out, open up the lane for Sand Slash to do his thing, right? And in the front, we have a ghost fighting type so that we can be resisting fighting type damage. Now, you've always got to think about the meta when you're building for these gym leader challenges, and so we always have to think about Bastiodon. So Bastiodon was a thought process when building this team. We are weak to Bastiodon in the front. We're kind of neutral to him in the back. I mean, Dugong doesn't have the best play into it, but we can get some drill runs into it if we do the right pivots and the right dancing. So essentially, like I feel like we do have some play into Bastiodon. Because I'm probably not going to have time to do it later, I will explain the UL team because I kind of remember why we ended up settling on Jinx. Now, we have a strong weakness to fighting as a ice type gym leader. So we needed to find a Ultra League Pokemon that could neutralize it or maybe resist it. Doesn't have a Ultra League Frostlass. I'm not sure that's possible. I don't remember why we didn't make one, or if we could have built the Ultra League Frostlass, we would have. And I also thought that like, there's no other season where I'm gonna run Jinx. So we got Jinx in the front to like neutralize the fighting, and then Alolan Sandslash again actually for Ultra League, and I believe Lapras. So yeah, now that we understand the advantages and disadvantages of being an ice type gym leader, let's get into some of these battles. All right, you're getting into the first battle as an ice type gym leader. Pick up a decent lead in that of Cradily. We are Frostlass, and Frostlass into Cradily is okay. We resist the acid damage, but Rock Tomb will really hurt. They attempt a catch onto their Sucker Punch Spinda, and I react pretty slow. I mean, you know what? I don't think you can call this reacting slow when I have 3 ice types. When I have just a bunch of play into Cradily, we're kind of just chilling right now. So I do just land an Avalanche, and I switch over into my Dugong, who's bulky enough to handle whatever Spinda throws. Now, Spinda's moveset kind of eludes me sometimes. I know it's Icy Wind and Grass Knot. Oh, it gets Rock Tomb now. Okay, so yeah, it gets Rock Tomb. And that's no fun. I'm probably going to just go for the shield. I'm going to commit the shield, farm down, and then we can just debuff whatever comes in, make life easier for our backline. We do get the farm down. We are loaded on energy. And they come in with a Astonished Ludicolo. Now, this is pretty. I mean, I want to debuff whatever comes in anyway. So I keep one of my Icy Winds and I leave because now this is a debuff. This is a debuff Ludicolo. Its hardest hitting move is Leaf Storm, and our steel typing on Sand Slash would help us resist the Leaf Storm. So they have to set up for Weather Balls, and these debuff Weather Balls don't hurt nearly as much as this trainer would want them to. I imagine this game is a win. They come in Cradily, but we're already ready to throw an Ice Punch before they can even potentially debuff us. They don't even commit the shield. So I guess my opponent thinks his win condition is Ludicolo. I shield up the Rock Tomb. He's 2 shields up. I need to get these shields from him somehow. We should be getting a shield here. We don't get a shield, so they put it all on they, they put it all on the Ludicolo, but I did save an Icy Wind from earlier, which I was gonna throw into the Cradley if they pivoted it in a different way. But we're able to just debuff this thing, and now we're just in a position to just win. Even if it's we don't have to throw any charge move. If I throw a charge move, I wasn't locked in. Let's see it. Let's judge tap. Time for judge tap. What does tap do here? If tap throws a charge move, tap sucks. Tap sucks, dude. Yo, dude, you are so bad. Why are you so bad, bro? Okay, we just need fast move pressure. We pro um, but it's okay. Weather ball doesn't knock us out, and yeah, we can just fast move down. We never needed to throw a move. Tap, you're bad. But we win a battle as a ice type gym leader, and I'm happy. All right, getting into the next battle as an ice type gym leader. It's Frostlass into Cradley again. Okay. Anyway, algorithm in. The Cradley is here, is doing acids again. There's no way that this is the same battle because I'm watching the VOD, so. And you can see the new chat messages pop up. They let the Avalanche go. I'm like, okay, so I should have known that when they let go of that move that they would under tap instead of one and throwing. I've noticed a lot of trainers are not letting you catch moves. So they're opting to under tap and throw on bad timing. And honestly, I can complain as much as I want to, but it's been working. Like, like it's very obvious play that you're gonna do one and try to make a catch. So why should I let you? But it has been catching me. I will update my game style, my play style, but it has been catching me a lot of under taps in situations where I don't expect under taps. Because I would understand an under tap if I'm at the move and you know that I'm gonna and you know that you win CMP, or I'm gonna be able to get to a move and win CMP, something like that. But like when I'm like not close to a next move and you under tap, it is the right play very often. I'm just saying it's something I have to update. Anyway, we just beat down in Azumarill with our Sand Slash, which feels really good. They come in with their Bastiodon, and Bastiodon is a really, really meta Pokemon. So is Azu. I run into these teams a lot during the Gym Leader Challenge. A lot of Corsolas, Azu, Bastiodon, Scizor teams. Just like a lot of bulk and fast move pressure stuff. It's really hard to find a way to navigate through these things, but it's also really satisfying when you're running a triple ice team and you're able to beat a Bastiodon. We shield up the Stone Edge, and we go straight for the drill run now because this is the last Pokemon. You know what? We do need to throw damage on this. Icy Winding a Bastiodon, as enticing as it is, and yeah, we get the shield, so the Icy Wind would have felt really satisfying. It's not worth it. So we didn't Icy Wind. They properly shield up the drill run. They get rid of my Dugong with a Stone Edge, and I am close to a drill run on my Sand Slash. I am able to throw it. This is a Shadow drill run, not debuffed in any way. This should do a substantial amount of damage. It's not going to one-shot, though. This is a Bastiodon, but it gets it extremely low, and I still have a Shadow Ball loaded on my Frostlass, and because of energy, conservation, management, and dancing, we are able to win another match as an Ice-type gym leader. GG's. Okay, getting into the next battle as an Ice-type gym leader, and it's a Frostlass into... What the... Yo, what? Was this like Holiday Cup or something? Am I missing something? And then this trainer doesn't even tap. What is going on right now? Wait, hold on, dude. Hold up. I did do these a while ago. This is during the holiday season. Was this holiday? Because I need to make sense of just a bunch of Cradley leads. I'm tripping, right? This was a Holiday Cup? This had to be Holiday Cup. Yo, I'm supposed to be commentating, but just three Cradleys in a row has me thinking. And then Azu. Wait. Azu wasn't in Holiday Cup. And I don't think Bastiodon. This is regular Great League, bro. Why am I seeing so many Cradleys? And then we see an Azu. Yeah, Cradley wasn't. I mean, Azu and Bastiodon were not in the Holiday Cup. What the is this, bro? Pardon my French trainers. All right, I'm gonna get back into commentating once I can confirm that I'm not in the Twilight Zone. Hold on. Yeah, so we're beating up in Azumarill. Azumarill's getting cooked right now. Dugong is on Azumarill. Dugong is too bulky for Azumarill. Azumarill doesn't know what to do to Dugong. It sends a play rough. The play rough does not matter. There was a Cradley lead again. I don't know why there were 3 Cradley leads, and why I'm looking at the VOD and I don't even look shocked. I guess we just got really lucky as an ice type gym leader, dude. We double up on drill runs before we throw one into Azu. We're never gonna bait an Azu. We're always gonna throw the nuke at Azu. I mean, we're loaded. We have an icy wind loaded, so they can't come back in with their Cradley. I think that this trainer gave up. No, they didn't. They didn't give up. They're here. They're playing the game. We go straight for the Shadow Ball. We're not even playing games right now. We have so much play into the last 2 Pokemon. They have to respect this. And they do. They are playing this game. Our ice types in the back are really low. The issue for them is we have 2 shields. Now I'm wondering, they're on a one-turn move, so not allowing them to catch is extremely hard. Oh, but I tapped the avalanche correctly. They tried to catch, but we, boom. Oh, damn, that avalanche does so much. This is tricky. This is tricky. All right, hold up. We avalanche when we could have got to the shadow ball, but avalanche should be enough to put them in fast move pressure. They're gonna have to throw energy. Oh, we also have an icy wind completely. Oh yeah, we had icy wind loaded. Yeah. GG's, bro. We win another battle as an ice type gym leader. Dude, yo, hey, listen, I can't tell you why we saw so many Cradleys, but we saw a bunch of Cradleys. All right, getting into another battle as an ice type gym leader, and we finally see a fire type lead, and it is a Ember Charizard into my Frost Blast. Now we don't have a Say Swift option because we cannot pivot our 4 times weak ice and steel type Sand Slash into this fire type user. And they go for the Air Cutter. We do one and queue up an Avalanche. Now because Charizard is extremely glassy, this Avalanche will look like super effective damage if they let it go. They don't let it go. We're able to queue up another Avalanche on good timing, doing one Hex and then queuing up an Avalanche. Now, I probably settled on a Hex because I can't really think of why. I didn't really want to completely lose my Frost Blast, so I pivot out after getting the shield advantage. Um, but I really wish we caught a move instead. Cross Chop from the counter swap of their Machamp does a lot of damage. Machamp is pretty glassy, but it should still live this Icy Wind. It does, but it's in a deep red, and it's going to be even deeper in the red after some Ice Shards. And we're actually able to farm down before they can Karate Chop us down. Puts us in a fantastic position, but this Charizard is extremely loaded, so we have to be very, very, very particular about how we play this. So it looks like what we're going to do is just sacrifice our Frost Blast. They do settle for the Air Cutter. It is enough. Oh, it's not. We live on 1 HP. We have to respect anything that they throw. I mean, we don't have to respect Air Cutter, but I'm sure that this is a Blast Burn. And we properly shield up the Blast Burn. We're going to have to get rid of this thing. The opponent is smart enough to catch, but we're going to live a Rock Tomb. So after this Ice Punch, oh no, we cannot commit to a farm now, but we do have to have an Ice Punch loaded though. So okay, let's see. This is tricky. Rock Tomb comes through. They're not going to be able to farm us down. We do 4 Shadow. Oh, this is really close. This is extremely close. I don't think that we're going to make it to a move. Yeah. Yeah, we lose this. Yeah. GG's though. Well, I think we made that pretty close as an ice type gym leader. GG's to my opponent. All right, yo, getting into the next battle as a ice type gym leader, and it's ice against ice violence right now. And we see a Dugong lead against our Frost Blast. Should be able to see him Pete. Okay, they don't. Oh wait, no, Shadow Ball is different now. So we threw one before, but they do properly shield up the Shadow Ball. But we should have seen Pete, or at least attempted to. They do go for an icy wind debuff. We're not playing this matchup really well. They go for the drill run this time. I don't like the way I'm playing this, so I would want to just save this energy. But okay, we're gonna throw the Shadow Ball. I'm learning from this though. I'm learning from myself, and I get what I mean when I say that I'm not locked in. This is what I would consider not a locked in battle right here. It's very clear that I wasn't locked in. We give this opponent so much advantage. They're even going to get the farm down. But the good thing is though, we can go on Dugong violence real quick. And unless they have a fire type lurking in the back, we probably have a good 2 shield Sand Slash situation to deal with. They want to debuff my Dugong, but at any moment I can always overfarm. Now the smart play here would be to not throw until, because even if they leave with energy, I would still want to have energy for whatever comes in. I don't want to throw right away. Yeah, yo, I'm so glad that at the very least I made this play. So we throw now. Oh my god, I love this play. All right, cool. At least we're not completely scrubs. We do get the drill run off, and we got a lot of energy. What comes in? I've seen Dugong with so many teammates. Well, thank God we bait out the Gastrodon. Oh wow. So we're going to get a lot of chip damage and debuffs onto this thing. They're normally carrying Water Pulse as their nuke move, so he can't really do significant amounts of damage to us unless he's on Earth Power. Even now, it'd be a double debuff Earth Power. This is a double debuff move. I, I mean, really, realistically though, I should be shielding here. I really should because I cannot take Mud Slap damage on my Sand Slash. Somehow I think I can though. Somehow I feel like that's what life is about. So we queue up another Icy Wind into this Gastrodon. And the Mud Slaps are still going to cook, but at least they're debuffed now. So they're kind of looking like Mud Shots. You know what I'm saying? I like this. And yo, the last Pokemon is Altaria, bro. We can't even get luckier than this, dude. Altaria does not get one shot by this thing, but opponent realizes that the game is over and they concede the match. So after getting the rank ones to Titan, I had to run it. So the very next day we do the Ice type challenge again, and this time it's the same exact team. Well, no, it's not. We leave Dugong out of it. Don't agree with that play, but let's go. So we go in with triple weak to fire for some reason, and our lead is Frostlass into Charjabug. Now, I wonder if I kept Sandslash on the team because of my fear of Bastiodon. I can see that being the reason. Like I decided, hey, listen, if we see Talonflame, we top left, but we want to beat Bastiodon, I suppose. But we just lose to a singular fire type on this team. And oh, I like this play though, right? We bank an Avalanche and we catch an Discharge, should be, on our Titan. And you can see the rank 1 bulk right there. In comes a Marowak, and I mean, yeah, the Mud Slaps add up, but I am an Ice type trainer, and baiting out the Marowak right now with this particular line that I'm using is too lucky. And getting a shield. I wish I would have just thrown at 3. Sometimes I'm a like sucker for timing. Either way, baiting this out is fantastic. Now, if we can get the shield here, we can snipe with an Avalanche. We do. Boom! Come on, game. Game Force is some kind of one turn. I don't know what that was. Their last Pokemon's a dragon, so we're kind of chilling. The last Pokemon is Wireless. And Dark Pulse will really hurt, though. I wonder how I feel about respecting it. Oh, they bait, though. I called. Oh, that was nasty, dude. They attempt to catch, but we overfarm a little bit, and we're able to throw an Ice Punch into the Charjabug. We can queue up this second Ice Punch and throw it into this Wireless right away. Gets them really low, and then we snipe down with a Powder Snow on our Titan, and it feels good. It feels good. It feels good. GG's. All right, getting into the next battle as an Ice type gym leader with Titan, and it's Frostlass into Primate. Now, this is what we built the team for in the ABB style. We can have answers to the fighting types while we're weak to fighting types in the back. So we have to stay here. They're obviously good timing is 4 here, and they can just keep going straight Rage Fist if they want to. We let the first Rage Fist go. It does way more damage than I would like. We do one more Hex and queue up an Avalanche. And I kind of really regret not shielding there. They don't go for a catch or anything. They just commit to the farm down, and this just puts us in a really bad position. I think that because we didn't shield that first move, we're screwed. We're gonna have to double shield here. Yep. And if I'm smart, I let them catch or whatever, but I gotta throw this Icicle Spear. Don't want to take. Yeah, wow. Okay, we got this. I don't want to take a bunch of counter damage. I mean, karate chop damage. So yeah, I mean, we still have a lot of health on our Titan. Oh, they come in with Registeel, and I mean, Registeel is going to bust with the Focus Blast. We don't really want to take that, but we're able to get a superpower off before they get to their Focus Blast, which is in a really decent position. And wow, fantastic catch, bro. I did remember though. I did remember because I was an avid Registeel user, so I remembered how long it takes to get there and everything. I used to use Registeel a lot back when it was meta, so I remember like during stream, I remember counting in my head about this. So we're able to get rid of the last Pokemon is for Alligator, so we probably lose anyway. But I think this is an awesome battle. I think we played really great. Does a decent amount of damage, but it's just gonna give them the nastiest farm down they ever did get in their life. Yeah. They get the grossest Farnown they ever did receive in their entire life. They just double Hydro Cannon us and they win this game. I feel like we played great, but that was just really I wish the last Pokemon was something that we could beat, or that we didn't have to give this up for alligator so much energy. GG's to my opponent. All right, you'll get into the next battle as an Ice type gym leader, and it's Frostlass into Azu. Okay, well we do have an answer to Azu in the back. I don't know what I mean. Honestly, staying in here and like at least throwing a Shadow Ball first is a vibe. I like that we attempt the CMP tie here, and we do get it. They no shield the Shadow Ball because no one ever shields their Azu. We actually respect the play rough here. They would never bait in that situation, I don't think, anyway. I think we could have settled for Avalanche here, but we throw a Shadow Ball. They do shield it. This should be Ice Beam, I think. Oh, it's play rough. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, well, okay. So we get rid of the Azu, the super duper duper thick Azu. We're gonna have to take a Rock Tomb from this Cradily that comes in after the Azu was deleted. It takes us to below half health. We do one Shadow Claw and queue up an Ice Punch. Super effective damage into Cradily. It should still do a healthy amount even after the debuff. Yeah, see, I like that amount. The last Pokemon has to be something also weak to Ice for us to have a chance. So maybe they are, because they do give up a shield. I mean, obviously, if they had Talonflame or something, they would probably want to go get a head start. They are now shields down. The last Pokemon is Gastrodon, and I feel like because we have a shield, we should still be able to win this game. Go straight for a Body Slam. Our rank 1's the Titan is holding it down. We're gonna just go straight Icicle Sphere here. No need to debuff us. All of the damage that we're sending is neutral, and we would want this same type attack bonus from the Icicle Sphere. And oh, as you can see, man, those do a whole lot. We throw the next one on bad timing because we have the shield. All we need is the shield to beat that Cradily. And a shield and a nice farm now. I like how much that Icicle Spear does. So Titan seems to be a fantastic Pokemon. I really wanted to use it yesterday. And on GG's, we were able to get a win as a Ice-type gym leader with the Titan. All right, you're getting into the next battle as an Ice-type gym leader, and it's Frostlass into Jellicent. I'm very unhappy about this. We do have to save swap in this situation, but we don't save swap. We should be getting to Shadow Ball at the same exact time. Frostlass looks like it won CMP. They don't respect the Shadow Ball. Do we win this now? All right. They don't respect the Shadow Ball, and they come in with a Steelix, but this Steelix is on Dragon Tail, actually. And it does full send the Crunch. Wants to do some good damage. Maybe it's on Crunch, Earthquake, Crunch, Dragon Claw, who knows? We send an Icicle Spear. They don't respect the potential superpower. They're on Psychic Fang's Crunch. They probably should have Psychic Fangs first. Now I'm just wanting a shield advantage. So I go for the superpower. They don't respect the superpower. And the last Pokemon is Turtonator. And I can't imagine this game turns into a win here. We are able to get an Ice Punch off into this Turtonator. And I miss Dugong. I miss Dugong, baby. What were we thinking on day 2? Day 2, no Dugong. Do we still have a chance here? Damn, those, oh my God, those Incinerates are chunking. Let's see, man. Let's see. Do we even have a chance? Mm-mm. I didn't want to take no Incinerates. Oh my God. We're still in the green health, though. You know what, though? I'm learning something, though. Wow. I missed on an opportunity to do some pro shit. I missed out on an opportunity to do some pro shit. I'm saying it on the VOD, too. I can hear myself saying it on the VOD. Like, I could have deferred that Incinerate. GG's well played to my opponent, bro. One fire type took out my ice type gym. Who saw that coming? Right? So we end up going 3-2 in that set, and I would have loved to end the video here, but I can't because we end up using Jinx in the UL, and it was way too fun. So if you did stay for this part of the video, I appreciate you, and I hope you appreciate these bonus battles. Okay, so getting into the next battle with Jinx. Jinx into Florges. Ugh. Is this even? Okay, we do have Sandslash in the back that would do okay here. They don't do Trailblaze and Ultra League for the most part, so I wouldn't disagree with a Lapras save swap here. Even catching the chilling water would have been good, but we didn't catch it. We let the chilling water go through, and I'm hearing myself in the VOD, and I feel like the reason why we decided to throw this damage instead of saving it and switching out is because we were afraid we wouldn't find another thing for Jinx to do. Jinx has been really hard to use. This was the second set that we used it for. It was extremely hard. They're on disarming voice. It doesn't do a lot of damage. But yeah, I wanted to get the side shock. And you know what's crazy? The side shock did a lot even after the chilling water debuff, honestly. But I really wanted to get the side shock off. Because I didn't think Jinx would be able to do anything. So Jinx has finally put in some work here. Because anytime we do some save swap shenanigans and we want to put Jinx in the end game, Jinx never does anything for us. So I like that. I like that decision. And their floor just goes down and they come in with a Goodra. Goodra does have access to Thunder Punch, which would be super effective against our water ice Lapras. Now I like talking about the type advantages because some people are still learning the type chart. And I remember not realizing that it was something that was hard to retain because I've been playing Pokemon since I was a little kid. So like it's just something that like I do. But so I want to like throughout these videos always, even if it's obvious to you, you're some kind of super experienced trainer. I'm always gonna be talking about it as if we're both novices because keeping that stuff ingrained in our brain is just gonna help us be better trainers. And yeah, so they come in with a Gengar and they no shield the drill run. So yeah, as an ice type trainer with a dragon type in the back, we kind of win that matchup. GG's. I feel like we're battling the same people all the time in this elo range. Oh wow, so then listen, we pick up a fantastic lead in that of Virizion. So finally, maybe Jinx is gonna do something. They save swap Tapu Fini and we counter swap our Alolan Sandslash. The water gun damage will add up, and even if they settle for I mean they're gonna just go straight surf, but even if they were to Nature's Madness us, it would be a decent play as well because that would still do a chunk, and then it would make the water guns do even more. So I don't really mind losing my Sandslash here. I just really want a shield advantage, but they don't give in to the shield advantage desires of mine. So we're just going to throw another Ice Punch, try to get rid of this Tapu Fini before it causes too much mayhem. I would hate for it to farm us down and come out with a Nature's Madness, for example. So they're going to be able to double. Well, they could have double kicked us down, but we get extremely lucky and they throw a move. And the sword is definitely sacred. We come in with our Jinx, and they do one double kick and make a very, very fantastic catch on their Feraligatr. Now, I do like seeing Feraligatr here, especially after chip damage, because we already saw how this matchup works out if they're not on crunch. The non-shadow Feraligatrs, Hydro Cannons, don't do a lot of damage to our bulky Lapras. They send one, and you can see it just looks like a little chip damage, like a little air cutter, like a debuff air cutter. We're setting a Sparkling Aria now, and this does significant, not significant, but this is really good chip damage, even though it's resisted damage into the water type. As you can see, it brings them into the red. We're able to no shield here, and we can probably commit to a farm now. We never have to shield in this matchup. And yo, I love that Jinx is redeeming itself here. It found a good matchup, and it's scaring opponents away. We're going to put it all on Jinx. We're going to give Jinx a chance to shine. Or we could have Ice Beamed there. We could have Ice Beamed there, but I think we got a little lax. We're having a little bit of fun. And they call it. We could have made this game even easier. But yo, we gotta have Jinx do something. Let's be real, bro. You can't like not have Jinx do something. They Sacred Sword. They're just playing with their food right now at this point. Well, we're not food. They're our food. So I don't know why they're even playing around. Two Confusions will take out the rest of this Feraligatr, and we win a match as an Ice-type gym leader with Jinx in the Ultra League. Amazing. Getting into another battle as an Ice-type gym leader with Jinx in the Ultra League, and it's Jinx in the Skeledirge. This is horrible, man. We got an Ice-type team, and we kind of have to stay here because we don't want Skeledirge to see our Sandslash, and it is what it is. See if we get a shield with this Side Shock, because the shield advantage is our best bet here. All right, so I mean, Hard Knock Life as an Ice-type gym leader. We see a Fire type in the lead. We're ABA weak to this real bad too. Now, I've been facing some Skeledirges that have been on Blast Burn, but I will not respect the damage. This one is on Torch Song, okay? And then be able to get to another one. We should probably start respecting the damage. We don't want this guy to just start running away with the game. Sends a Shadow Ball. He comes in with his own Lapras, and we don't switch out. We bank some energy. We let them throw. I'm not mad at this play. We let them throw their energy, and I think that the smart play here would be to save ours. Yes, I like this play. We save our energy and we come in with Sandslash. Now, because of our steel typing, we resist the Psywave damage. Still resist Psychic, but the sparkling damage will be neutral, and because we're a Shadow Sandslash, already not a very bulky Pokemon, it's moderately decent. But the Sparkling Arias, I do believe with the Psywave damage add up, will two-shot us. And we might have to respect this for that reason. and I'm glad that we made that decision. We throw the drill run right away as they come in to catch on a Skeledirge. Now I wonder if they knew. Well, they should know that it's going to be drill run. They catch the drill run and they let it go. Their last Pokemon ends up being a Golurk. We're shields down, and I believe Golurk has a shield advantage. But their switch timer should not be up because they did just try to make a catch and were nuked right away. So we're able to get to another Sparkling Aria, but I do believe we were going to be able to get to the Ice Beam. So that is slightly a misplay. But they are in just one Shadow Claw down range, which is fine. But yeah, I'm glad rewatching this. Something that I can talk about, and it's like endgame. This has nothing to do with fear or anything, where as much as it has to do with just being anxious, like just wanting to win, and like you're hyped up in the moment, so you're like impulsively, like you're just making these moves as if it's like a real fight, like you're just like trying to like get things done, but you're not like calm and collected in the end game. A lot of that, a lot of those misplays, a lot of these games will be cleaner wins. A lot of these games would be cleaner wins if I were more patient in the end game, tracking energy in the end game, over farming just as much as I can, even if it's one more, even if it's two more. You have no idea how much just one more, two more extra fast moves. It might not look like it right away, but those things add up in the end game so much. So I'm glad that we're reviewing these videos, and hopefully that learning these typings, how to navigate through them, makes us a better trainer in the future. But I do see, I do understand it, and it's not like fear or anything. It's not like, when I say anxious, it's not like, oh, I'm like scared to lose. It's more like it's like excitement kind of anxiousness that makes you dumb. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not dumb. I hate to be so mean, like, to myself, but like it just makes you make dumb plays, you know, because especially especially when it's like set 5, set 4, like, you know what I mean? You've been doing so many battles, and you want to continue the wins and stuff like that. You kind of just want to make moves. You want to get things done, like, you know what I mean? So you throw the move right away, you know it's going to do a lot of damage. But the smarter play there, especially if I was counting, I would definitely had enough time to get to the Ice Beam. The Ice Beam would have one shot, and we would have won that game. Now, I'm sorry for the end rant, yo. I really enjoyed the Ice Type challenge. I hope you also enjoyed the Ice Type challenge. Something about these challenges, the gym leader challenges have been really fun for me, and I know that they just seem like spice content, but I do feel like it's educational content for both me and you in regards to like how to navigate team building. I think the funnest part of this has been like how to navigate team building. We've been team building with limitations, right? So when we are team building in open leagues where we don't have those limitations, we can apply the things that, like, oh wow, I'm glad we get to use this because now we don't have to do this. You know what? We're looking forward to it. All right, listen, it's your boy Pat, man. I really appreciate y'all hanging out, man. Please like, subscribe, share with your friends. I am the same on all social media platforms. That is TapuSeker on Twitch, Instagram, IG, anything that you can find me on, yo. Man, yo, I really appreciate it. I'm gonna holla at y'all. It's your boy Tap, yo. Peace.